It do not matter. Clip on the Ruger, look like a ruler.
Okay, so I'm back, and before that video starts, it's greatly appreciated when you interact, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Child, this video, we got some more shit. We got some more. Alright, so first we got Kold Killa, right? And as you know, Kold Killa got scalped by Tinka. Once again, someone is getting scalped. What the fuck? Y'all beef was never that deep. It was never that deep. And y'all doing, I just feel like scalping someone on baddies is doing too much. What the fuck? Why y'all fighting this hard? It's two other storylines where I could probably see where, like, this is cool. Like, Summer, she's yelling at Tesehki that she's a molester. If she gets scalped, I could see that. Biggie, she said Smiley was talking about her dead husband. If she gets scalped, I could see that. Y'all arguing about a song that's neither one of y'all's. This is weird. It's never that deep. Y'all doing too much. She's scalped. Damn near half of your head is gone. What the? But she's, okay, look. First of all, Kold Killa, she's playing it very unbothered by it. You know, first of all, she said it wasn't scalped because it could grow back. Like, it ain't smoothed over, you know? When I say scalped, I mean I could see it scalped. She ripped your hair out, I could see it scalped. That's what I'm saying. But she like, the way she was taught how to fight, if someone wants your hair, give it to him. I was like, what? What? She said she didn't even feel when it happened. That's how she know we're not fighting for real. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that, wait, I don't mean to laugh. But I'm sorry that they're concerned about your hair. And I don't think I fully grasped how she was explaining it. But from what I got from it, she was like, you gonna be worried about your hair and get your ass beat. But in my mind, girl, it's only one round. If you get your ass beat this time and still got your hair, just run it again. But now you're bald on the side, so it's like you lost. You already lost.
My boss spot? Listen, let me explain something to y'all. The way I was taught, you let bitches have your hair. When you fighting, let them have it. Don't, if I'm worried about trying to grab my hair and get off my hair, I'm gonna get beat up. Like, only thing I'm worried about is punching. So if you get in a fight, your braid get ripped out, it is what it is. My sister's always told me, like how I did in that video, let bitches have your hair. Like, I literally give bitches my hair. If you pulling my hair, I'm gonna straight give it to you. If you pull away, you do all that extra shit, you gonna fuck it up, or you just going, it's a fight. Like, that literally happens. But I was always taught that, let bitches have your hair. You worried about get off my hair, you're gonna get beat up. All you need to be worried about is punching. Nobody worried about no hair, babes. Worried about punching. That's it, and that's all. You don't even feel that shit when it happen. That's how I know y'all don't fight. Fuck you talk about. What I supposed to do? Please, no, my hair. Get off of it. You're gonna get beat up in there. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. Fuck. And it's not scalp. My hair grows really quick. Trust me. It's not the first time it happened.
I just feel like you too calm about it. I know it happened a long time ago. How did this not get leaked? This didn't get leaked. I don't think it did. And they cool now. It's okay. Look, y'all, if you like it, I love it. So Chrisean on live in the car, right? And she talking about the situation she had with Lex, a little argument that they had. You're lying now. Like, you calling them out for, like, picking and choosing who they want to jump and who they don't want to touch and shit like that. It was cool. It was cool. People was on your side. They agreed with you. But saying Lex ain't want no smoke with you is crazy. You know, especially considering, Chrisean, you're the one that said you don't want to fight. You said that. But, okay, look. So she on live, right? And she like, I said she had a floor and she did not get up. It was like, did Lex press the issue? No. So why she got to do something if Lex is the one that had the problem? I thought you were the one that had the problem. She was like, Lex ain't want that issue, and that's cool because, you know, they got cool after that. Chrisean, to me, it sounded like you said, here's the floor, so she could get up and fight you, and she didn't get up and fight you because she was scared or something. That's what it's giving. And that's what, I feel like that's what you're trying to say.
Said what I said. I said she had the floor. Did she get up? Did she press the issue? No, so why do I gotta do something if she had a problem? All I was doing was stating the obvious. I don't know big Lex like that. She wasn't really, you know, she didn't want that issue like that. And that's cool. Because we got cool after that.
I just feel like here's the floor meaning you're free to talk, not let's fight. Chrisean, you said you didn't want to fight, so I'm not really understanding. I'm not getting it. Or am I tripping? Did I read that wrong? Was Chrisean calling her out to fight? I know Chrisean said she was basically going to be on that if Dolly or Lex jumped in the fight with Summer. But I don't think she wanted to fight because she said, I don't want to. I don't know. No. So this situation, do y'all think this was Lex ducking smoke from Chrisean? I'm gonna make it a poll. Now Lex responded. So first she commented. She said, nah, she ain't want that issue. If she would have touched me, she would have got her shit rocked. Okay. So, fair fight between Lex and Chrisean. Who do y'all got? My mind keeps going back and forth. I feel like both of them could fuck each other up. I think I had to put money on it. Pretty sure I'm going Lex. Now Lex, she also went live, like ranting, like going off. She wasn't fucking with the whole you trying to call me scared thing. You know, the whole she ain't want no smoke thing, okay? She like Chrisean. When you said Lex, you have the floor, you did not mean you wanted to fight, and you know that. You meant I could talk, and that's what I did. And you know, I'm loving this energy. I just wish it was in different circumstances. I wish Tesehki and Chrisean was still cool, and I wish the big three was still together. That shit would have been iconic. Well, not iconic. It would have been Zeus iconic. And some people are mad. They're like, oh, now you want to beef with her? After she beefing with her sister, like basically said, you want to beef with her now that Tesehki not behind her? Chrisean started it. She the one that got on the web and said she ain't want no smoke. She was like, Chrisean made it seem like she wanted us to jump her sister. Not gonna lie, when it comes to that situation, I see both sides. I see what Lex is saying, like, you want us to jump your sister. And then I see what Chrisean saying, y'all knew who to jump and shit. I see both sides. She also said, Chrisean, you know, she did her famous line. You want clout. Chrisean, you started it. You was talking about them first. She was like, Chrisean was being indirect talking to Tommy. Then when Lex said something, Chrisean was trying to brush her off saying she want clout. Huh? What? So you could say stuff, but she can't respond? That don't make no sense. It just doesn't. She said, don't ever make it seem like I was avoiding you like I'm pussy. Well, she didn't say like I'm pussy, but she was like, don't ever make it seem like I was avoiding you. She was like, her and Chrisean had argued a few times, and every time they argued, Chrisean was like, she don't want to fight. But then this what got me. She was like, you did not want to fight, and I respected that. What? Now, Lex, I seen you not give a fuck when it came to people that did not want to fight sometimes. Like, Tavy birthday, Scotty. Now, unless you want to say it's not the same situation. But, like, when you start respecting that? She said the next day, Chrisean tried to hug her, and why can't I say the word struck? She struck Chrisean. What the fuck? She struck Chrisean off. She said, I respect where Chrisean is at in her life spiritually. You know, I'm not going to get into it. You know, I do want to say, I did see you text 33 and you told him you was going to get Blueface to pull up at his mother's house. And the whole time, Wax saying Chrisean and Blueface not even cool. Maybe he just don't know. I don't know if she was lying or what, but you about to start a gang beef, girl. Very spiritual. Lex also said before the season started, they spoke, and I guess they wanted to, like, stand alone this season. They didn't want to be grouped in as much as they used to and, you know, fight about it. I think, didn't Dolly say this or some shit? I think the conversation really happened. So, like, I feel like that plays a part in them not jumping Tesehki as well.
You making it seem like you wanted us to jump your sister. What do you mean we let her fight Tesehki by herself? That's Summer's own issue with Tesehki. What do you mean? You're talking to one specific person about us. You're not talking about everybody in as a whole. You're talking about us. So since you're not going to be direct and not going to say what you said to Tommy directly to me, I'm going to directly say what I have to say directly to the person who said it. And that was you, Chrisean. If you had something to say, or the same way that you was talking to Tommy about, they just let her fight my sister by herself. Why didn't you say that to us? Why didn't you say that to the person that you meant it for? Why are you speaking to Tommy about that? What do Tommy have to do with anything, girl? You should have been more direct. That's number one. You should have been more direct. Because Chrisean, don't sit here and fake. Chrisean kept saying, here's the floor the whole night. As in, you want to talk, here's the floor, here's the floor. Chrisean did not mean, here's the floor, like, get up and do something. I was sitting comfortably in my chair just like this, talking to you. I didn't have to get up, because nobody was on nothing. I didn't have to get up. I sat in my chair, and I said what I had to say, comfortably. Chrisean she was talking to Tommy, but she was talking in a way that, like, she wanted me to hear. So when I finally spoke up and said, like, what you mean, da-da-da-da-da, and I started speaking up, she kept brushing me off, like, see, man, you just want a moment. Like, she was like gaslighting me, or she was like antagonizing me she was saying certain things to make me say something. And then when I finally said something, she would make it seem like I was doing too much, or like I wanted attention, or I wanted clout, or this and that. First of all, there was no issue to really want, but don't ever try to make it seem like I didn't want that with you, or I was trying to avoid an issue with you. You're the one who said you didn't want to fight, y'all. Me and Chrisean went at it. We argued a couple times, and she always said, I'm not finna fight nobody. I'm not finna fight nobody. I'm not finna fight nobody. Okay, cool. So I respected it. You don't want to fight nobody. All right, so I'm not even gonna get on that type of time with you because you don't want to fight nobody. But don't take my kindness for weakness. So on her live, she said, I said, here's the floor. And she didn't get up and do nothing. You didn't mean it like that, Chrisean. You know you didn't mean it like that. Because the next day, Chrisean see me off camera before we even started filming and tried to hug me. And I'm stiff on her like, what you trying to hug? She's like, Lex, I don't have no issue with you. Like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I never spoke to Chrisean first. I never spoke to Chrisean first. Chrisean has always spoke to me first. And she always, like, I respect where she's at in life as far as, like, her spirituality and stuff like that. But don't get it fucked up.
She said what I said. I said she had the floor. Did she get up? Did she press the issue? No, so why do I gotta do something?
It was no issue to press. But you said, here's the floor, as in, go ahead and speak. Not here's the floor, as in, fight. You didn't mean it like that because you've been preaching all your whole time that you don't want to fight nobody. So therefore, I respected that. But it wasn't nothing to fight for. But come on now. Y'all think I'm scary? Y'all really think? Come on now. No. But this is my whole thing though. If you had something to say about me, you should say it to me, directly to me. Don't say it to somebody else just so I can hear. Say it to me. Cause soon as I caught her saying anything, what you said, Chrisean, and we went from there.
Now Tesehki, she basically what it like co-signs or like agrees with what Tesehki said. So she made a comment. She said she telling the truth. People was trying to act cool with me so they could backdoor me again. So let me just finish. Lex not dumb, and when old girl said that the floor is here, she definitely wasn't talking about fighting. Cause I know I asked her, old girl said no, huh? That's why I was like, I'm not with the talking shit. A lot of shit was, Zeus, this is the third person, and we only on episode 2. This the third person that said y'all cutting important shit out. Like what? I think Lex said it, Anna said it, and Tesehki is now saying it. And then we know y'all cut shit out because the Chrisean and Tesehki situation, y'all made that about Mars. What the fuck? That was supposed to be about Tommy. So question, when Chrisean said, Lex, you have the floor, do you think she meant talking or fighting? I'm gonna make a poll. I'm actually here for this beef. Hopefully, it get dragged out. I wanted to get dragged out. Yes, I do. I want to see this shit. I want to see how it ends. But that's it for this video, okay? So if you found it interesting, and I hope you did at least a little bit, please like, comment, subscribe, share, turn your post notifications on. Thank you.